Welcome to this lecture. So in this lecture we are going to work with our text views, that is act as a label on the piano keys. So switch back to Android Studio and just simply click on activity main.xml, and here just simply click on this C3. So the ID of this text view is TC3. So I'm again switch back to MainActivity.java, and here at the top of the onCreate we need to define variables for our text view labels. So here I am writing a comment, that is variables for text view. And simply type private, second one is a text view, and TC3, which is the first variable on our keyboard, means our piano key, that is C3. Then the next one is our D3, E3, F3. So I'm going to copy and paste it 6 times again. So these are total 7, because we are working in a pair of 7s, and TC, then it's a D3, then another one is E3, then we have F3, then we have A3, and then we have B3. So we have D3, E3, F3, and there is also a G3, A3 and B3. So I have one implement more. So I need to, so there is 6, so I'm missing a G3 one, so copy and see again after F3 we have G3, simply hit and Ctrl V, and then here type G3. Then we have completed the first pair. Then it's time to simply copy and paste again, and paste it 5 times more, because we have 35 keys, that is of piano pink keys. So I simply paste it into 4 times more. So I'm going to do that, and again I'm going to continue the video so that you don't need to watch the boring stuff. So simply copy and paste it. Finally, I have declared all the variables for the text view. Now it's time to initialize all these variables inside the onCreate method, but like we have did in previously with buttons, I'm also going to define the another method for the text views. So create a method. After the end of the onCreate method, type void, and the name of the method I'm going to give is Initialize text view labels on piano keys. The name should be meaningful so that when application will become bigger and bigger, then it will become easy for us to debug. So the first is TC3, hit a tab key, and again you need to typecast it into text view. So this is the text view, and simply use a method called findWithID r.id. Then the ID is, so I'm going to simply go to activity main.xml, and the ID is TC3 as well. So copy, and here you need to specify TC3. Then I'm going to simply then at the end of the cursor, when the cursor is simply I'm going to press Ctrl, and again I'm going to press the Ctrl plus D, means I'm going to use a shortcut key Ctrl D, which is duplicate. So I'm going to press it 6 times. So you can see that it quickly duplicates the code. Then here I'm going to specify D, then F, then there's E, then we have F3, then there's a G3, then there's a A3, and after that we have a B3. Then the corresponding thing here also, there is a D3, which is the ID, then there is a E3, then there is F3, Then there is a ID which is G3. Then there is A3 and then B3. So similarly we need to copy this code 4 times more because we have 35 keys and also corresponding 35 labels. So I'm going to paste it 4 times more. Then I'm going to change the name. So I'm going to simply fast forward the video so that you don't need to watch the boring stuff. So finally I did the coding of all the text view initialization. Now it's time to run the application to see whether we get any bug or not. So simply I'm going to click on this run button and select in the emulator and hit OK. So you can see that the application is up and running, but also there is one thing I forgot it. I didn't call this method inside the onCreate. So I'm going to copy this code and simply here after the initialize all Paino keys method, pasting the Paino key method, and at the end I need to specify the semicolon. Then at the top of this method I'm going to write one comment, that is method for all text views. Then at the top of initialize all Paino key method, I'm also writing one comment, method for all Paino key buttons, and also Paino key text Paino key labels, so that it will convey some idea when the next programmer, means when you put on in a GitHub repository, or maybe you share your code with some other programmers, then they will completely know about what that method will actually does. So they can get an idea and they can actually modify the code, because we are in a programming world and sharing knowledge is the best way to gain knowledge. So again I'm trying to run the code to see whether it will give an error or not. So you can see that application is running fine. So it doesn't give any error and it's almost fine. So because we have not done anything else, we are just simply creating the variables and just simply initializing it and then calling the method inside the onCreate, because it's the best place to initialize the views. That's all about this lecture. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next lecture. Thank you.